And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. El Shaarawy takes control of it and he's on the move. He's got away. Yamal! Good save. Keeper read that well. Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Goes in for the header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Can he put it away? Goal! Inter! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that has left him in a heap.
Mbappe might want to be careful there.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Messi, and Messi! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Final, Rafael Leao! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foden running with the ball. Now it's Messi. And he's searching through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Udogie deals with that comfortably. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And now he has two. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Quick look, then plays it in. Great chance! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 12.
Raya was steaming forward. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice ball, and he's in here. Kovacic driving on and making good progress. Kovacic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
El Shaarawy. And he cuts out the supply. Interesting ball. And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dinks one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Foden. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he was quick to react. Foden. He has found the way through. Foden! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
He's had a hit! He's got away with one there. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he's on his way! Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute. And Messi!
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham. That's been cut out, well
Ci
played.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And it's De Bruyne. Messi, oh, he's bustling through here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well read, nice interception. That is a great ball. Tries a shot! Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Heads it! And the first 45 minutes are up. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. So off we go once more.
Feyenoord can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's clever. De Bruyne. He is through here, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
McAllister gathers from the goal kick. He might be in here! There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne. Oh, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't squeeze it through. That pass has been well intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's through here. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. And it's Al-Sharawi. Kovacic does well to get it back. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's found the way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe opts to play it back. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Feyenoord showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Foden, given the lift of his goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Aim forwards.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foden. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Mbappe! Oh, super ball! Oh, some tackle that. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's lost his man here. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back into the middle. Real chance! And one more try! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Chip through. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's beaten the last man. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Brilliantly cut out. Raya showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely spread. That is good alertness. McAllister. He's gone for goal. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Raya. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's caused a worry or two. Looking for the run. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
De Bruyne. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Kovacic. Now it's Messi. Messi. He could be in here. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. McAllister. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Feyenoord displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. That has not gone well. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not getting any further than that. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Works it forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Feyenoord clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 12. Lascia il campo per il
Looking to widen the gap
13.
even further here. He's having a good look here. He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Feyenoord have the chance to go the other way. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And it's Griezmann. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Real chance here. He's got goal. And that's a real chance missed.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's fabulous. Could go all the way here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has been knocked clear, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last? Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
There was plenty of power on that. Quality ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Now that is a hefty challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He is through here. Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. And the flag has stayed down. He's got away. Now there... Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Short changes him with that pass. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne, and he's running through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe, 2 assists to his credit already, and he's managed... And Messi! McAllister. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
El Shaarawy, he's found a way through. There's the hit! And here's El Shaarawy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Decent hit! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Chance for the header! Superb goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's burst through. Nicely aimed pass. He's played him through. He's got the shot away! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Back in once more. Now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there.
And Messi! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his
Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Well, he tried to go it alone, and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Oh, he's found some space here. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Rafael Leao! Oh, there's a probing ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. McAllister proves too strong. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
And he's running through. Shot A pleasingly open affair so far. Fires from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's had a shot! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
He's in plenty of space here. Rafael Leao! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Good effort from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. He's having a hit! Still very early doors, but it is a close, speculative strike. Mbappe. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a loose ball. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
McAllister is there, and he can pick it up. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Rafael Leao! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Rafael Leao. He might be in here. He's had a hit. Chance again. No. Rodri. De Bruyne has created 1 goal already. And he's let fly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. Belts one. He's Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there.
Has a look and has a go. He'll try from distance. Feyenoord are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And Messi! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there.
He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up.
Oh, that's ambitious. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He'll try from distance. Decent hit and on target. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's just beyond his reach. And it's half-time here. Feyenoord playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. The second half then, just getting going. Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way. Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
It's going to be disappointing. Good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Oh, well played. That has... He's having a hit! Speculative strike. Fires from distance. And that is a little has a look and has a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Feyenoord have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, this does not look good. And De Bruyne! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Feyenoord get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Akanji, De Bruyne. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Floats it up and over. Mignon can pick that up.
Feyenoord are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow...
He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Udogie knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
He's got tools. He scores! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Feyenoord really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Rafael Leao! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe. Oh, what a pass! And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Wriggles his way through. And it's played forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And the counter is on. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe! Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's a key interception.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Gets his pass away. That is good alertness. Rafael Leao. Oh, red, nice interception. Udogi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass.
Bellingham! It's run. In he goes again! Goal! Inter! Ahead again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up.
He's one-on-one, short chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that is out of play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Picked out brilliantly. Foden, and he's intervened well there. And he's picked out the run. And he's gone looking for safety. McAllister. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foden! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
Oh, super find. Great ball if he can get there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicked it back promptly. And here's Messi. Foden, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And Messi! And yes, Terrible error, duly punished. As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. All square again. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Belts one. Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Time added on 4 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Rafael Leao. Oh, delightful ball. Great hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Bellingham spots it and intercept. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Feyenoord did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Signore e signori, attenzione.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in